YouTube, what's the deal? It's your girl Jahira, and I am back. Hey y'all. It's kind of been forever since I've made a random video. And I wanted to come in today just to sort of check in with y'all, like on stuff that's not really topic oriented, but just kind of let you know what's going on with me. And we can shoot the shit for a little while. As I am wont to say, I think in every random video I have ever made, I always include the phrase shoot the shit, which is a really horrible phrase when you come to think about it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm here to do. Um, Everything is really going well with me, I have to say. I'm working. I found another job. Like, I'm hustling. That's the only way I could say it because I can't tell you that I've launched a career here, but I'm working and I'm working pretty steadily. So I am happy about that. And still getting used to life in Kentucky. I'm slowly but surely figuring out the bus system, which is a good thing because I don't drive as of yet. We're believing God that I will learn. And I got my nails done. But I'm yeah, I'm just kind of getting it all together and moving forward, still figuring it all out. The holidays are coming up, and that's kind of weird, like holidays away from sort of everybody that, I mean, I have people here, but the bulk of the people that are a part of my life are back on the East Coast, and I won't be seeing them for the holidays, which is kind of like I'm still wrapping my brain around that fact. But I'm believing God for a nice holiday season and kind of the segue into fall that we're doing. So tonight, at 7 o'clock, I am taking part in Occupy Louisville, which is obviously the Louisville chapter, Louisville rendition of Occupy Wall Street. So I will be standing in solidarity with those people and becoming one of those people. So I'm really excited about that. I might end up breaking night out there. I haven't all the way decided yet. I'm going to the store in a few minutes because I need to get cigarettes. Are you guys watching the X Factor? I really hope you're watching like the X Factor, the USA version, because I am. There is this girl on there by the name of Rachel Crow, like crow as in the bird. And oh my God, if y'all have not seen her as of yet, please put Rachel Crow into the search engine here on YouTube and listen to this baby, y'all. Now, I'm not a big fan of people starting out, you know what I mean, in mainstream industry at a relatively young age. But when I tell y'all, this girl has so much personality. Like, bursting with this joie de vivre. It's unbelievable. And she's adorable. Oh my God, I want to take her home. It's crazy. She's so cute. And, yeah, and the child sings too, mind you. She sings. She is a singer. Please go check her out. I adore her. I'm thoroughly enamored with that girl. Um, that's pretty much what's going on with me, y'all. I want to take a time. I am planning on doing a blog TV. I cannot tell you when, but I am going to do it at some point because it's been forever since I've had one, and I really miss you guys over there. I always had such fun, like just hanging out with y'all, and it's a more intimate setting where I actually can get some feedback from my subtastics, and we can all hang out and have a really good time. And yeah, for those of you that have been part of the last couple of ones that I've done, like I've always enjoyed myself. So be looking out for that. Also be looking out for my next Mission Such a Pretty Face video. It's so funny, y'all, because when I started to make the video versions of, MSAPF, I said to myself, I'll check in once a month with everybody. But it's crazy to me how fast a month can go by. Because it seems like I just finished one. And yeah, so I'll be doing that soon. Be looking out for that. What else is going on with me? Oh, yeah. For those of you who watched and rated and commented and, just threw your 2 cents into my Troy Davis video, the Troy Davis, I Am Troy Davis, The Aftermath, I want to say thank you. I want to send out a very big thank you. It meant a great deal to me, and it continues to mean a great deal to me. Um, I find I'm still very, very affected. And that the lesson that I took from that experience has not died within me at all. I'm still incensed by what happened. I'm still incredibly touched and angered and filled with a desire to be proactive in the fight against injustice. Um, and there was one particular commenter. I don't know if she's one of the Subtastics. I'm not exactly sure, but she had asked me if the song at the beginning of the video was sung by me, and it was. um, I have not sung publicly in 14 years prior to that video. Because my voice had changed, and because when I started smoking, I had stopped using it. And, there were circumstances around why I had stopped singing. But I was classically trained at a young age. There are a couple of people who recall me singing, it was very operatic. I was a coloratura soprano. And I was a P.A. Jesu and O mio babino caro kind of girl. But, yeah, I was. And then slowly, obviously cigarettes will change your voice. And if you don't use it, you lose it. But I felt it wasn't some desire to launch a career here. I'm not expecting a deal or a knock at my door anytime soon. But it was just so firmly on my heart. And that song in particular, Will the Circle Be Unbroken, which is the song that I've loved for a very long time. So yeah, I put it out there, and I do appreciate the response that I've gotten from people who have hit me up in private message asking me if that was me, and leaving me feedback on it. But yeah, that was me. And I was happy that I was able to do it. I was happy that I didn't let my own fear and, concern. We can say, for the rest of our lives that we don't care about what people think. And by and large, it may be true, but in some instances, what people, perception matters. I'm not going to lie. It does matter. And while it definitely shouldn't hinder us from, doing whatever our heart's desire to do is, it is something that we consider. So I did it, and no regrets. No plans to do it again, but it was done. And I'm happy that it was done. So thank y'all again for the continued support. And really, now that I've gone there, thank y'all for the continued support. I am still in awe. I don't think I'll ever get out of awe. I don't want to get out of awe. I don't want the shock to ever wear off at, where this channel has gone and where we've come to collectively. Because it's you who makes this happen. I cannot impress that upon you enough. It's my face that you're seeing and my voice that you're hearing, but it's you who propels me to go forward in this. And I really do, with all that I am, believe that we are on this journey together. And I'm so astounded. I'm just flabbergasted by the response and sort of the motivation to keep moving forward as a result of your presence on this channel. I am. I was actually talking to a friend of mine, shouts out to Vicky Gotti, the other day, and he was asking me, we were just kind of talking about the fact that I don't really include the ballroom community as much in my videos. And I was very clear at the inception of this channel that I wanted this to be something separate from that. The ballroom community is and has been a part of my life for well over a decade. And I have made relationships and forged bonds within that community that will carry me literally through the rest of my life. And I know this, and I'm grateful for it. I'm accepting of it. I feel wonderful about it. I am so, so thankful that I have that, because I've got this amazing support system that, may all of you be as blessed to have what I have in terms of people that stand in my corner that I have found within that community. But I really wanted to see if I could offer more. If I could offer more to myself, if I could offer more to the world, if I could, my heart has always been with women. My experience has always been as a woman with children. And so I've always tried to speak to that demographic, for lack of a better way to put it, because I felt as though things that I was going through, women and women with children and, along those lines could relate to it and possibly offer up their own advice or their own experiences as a result of something that I've said. So the fact that we're now, I think, over 1,100 subtastics, and just, I mean, countless comments and showings of support and reaching out for advice, and all that this channel has brought along with it, and the fact that I didn't have to lean on the ballroom community in order to achieve that, it means so much to me. So much. I am going to keep pressing along. I'm going to keep doing what I do. As I said before in my video, I should know the name of it, right? Dreams versus Intentions, which actually I don't know if a lot of you have seen, and I'm not going to lie to y'all, because that video came out at a time that YouTube was throwing shows. Maybe I'll link this one to that one. I'm not sure. Maybe I won't. Either way, if you feel so inclined, it's in my video list. It's called Dreams versus Intentions. But I made it clear in that video that the intent that I have for my life is to be the first, non-biological woman with a nationally syndicated talk show. And that is the fervent desire that I have for myself. It is absolutely what I want to do, and what I believe that I can do, and that if God wills it, I will do. But I've sat and I've wondered a lot of times about, how that might change me and how that might change this channel. It's very easy to talk about, being afraid of failure. And I think the fear of failure is commonplace for a number of people. But there is a fear of success. And we don't talk about that often. We just don't. But it's the, if I get all that I've wanted, will I change? Will the people around me change? What will happen as a result of becoming that which I've always dreamt for myself? When the dream becomes a reality, how does that affect everything and everyone around you? And how does it affect you? And, the answer to all those questions is yes, things will change. Things will change. It's just a given. It's a universal law that things will change. Nothing stays static. Nothing stays stagnant. Everything changes, everything erodes. That's just the nature of how things are. But I think in terms of your principles and your morals and your ethics, if you have a strong sense of who you are, yes, there will be change, but in the long run, God willing, it'll be change for the better. And even if it doesn't end up being for the better, it's all part of the experience that we're meant to have. So in that way, we can be grateful for it. At least we know that we're on the right path. So that's just kind of my thoughts on it. I do want it. God knows I want it. How it will happen, I am not sure. But I know there's a greater force at work than myself. And I stand firm on the belief that God has a bigger plan for me than anything I could ever dream of. So I just wanted to check in with y'all, and I'm really not going to keep you forever. I've kept you long enough, Lord Jesus. Let me get out of here. I will talk to y'all soon. Please say a prayer for me tonight as I go forth into Occupy Louisville. I don't think I'm going to get arrested, but if I do, just, cross your fingers, and I guess I'll make a video as soon as I get out. I love y'all so much. Thank you for putting up with my craziness. And I will talk to y'all very soon. And as always, one love.